Hello, hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
Good afternoon.
Hello,
Good
good
afternoon, sir. My name is Lalit Garg. I am founder of Bachchapanti, and thanks for your time for this session. So, जैसे you are already aware, every Sunday we'll try to have a session of to get your reviews कि आपका कैसा. The name of the session is बच्चे का बेहतर से बेहतरीन का सफर. There is some one series that is going on the Facebook. So today we welcome you to this series, and we have Adit Shah from the Bangalore. Hi Adit, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, बेटा. So sir, पहले sorry बेटा, पहले मम्मी पापा से बात करते हैं. तो sir, I just want a few lines about let's have an introduction. तो आपका नाम सर कहाँ से है? What's your profession? फिर मैम से बात करेंगे, फिर आपसे बात करेंगे सर.
Sure. My name is Jitesh, and good afternoon, good morning to everyone from wherever you are joining. We live in Bangalore for almost 10 years now. We've been here, and I work in the agriculture domain where we provide technology services to the companies that are part of the agriculture sector.
Very nice, thank you sir. So मैम आपके बारे में थोड़ा जानना चाहेंगे मैम.
My name is Ekta Shah and I work for a bank. I manage retail operations and services for South India.
Thank you. अच्छा एकता मैम, just want to know कि आपको how you came to know about this course, about the Bachchapanti, about this concept, from where you get the reference. Just want to know about that first.
So one of my very close friend, she had once told me that there's something like this, go check out. And then I spoke to you and आपने मुझे काफी डिटेल में बताया था कि what is this program about, आप क्या करते हैं, कैसे होता है. And it was I was quite convinced कि एक try देना चाहिए. And पर हम for some reason हम demo session नहीं ले पाए थे because other exams were going on. But I was quite convinced that we should give it a try, and इसीलिए हमने आगे को enroll करवाया था.
Yes ma'am, मुझे याद है शायद हाँ आपका डेमो that was not done and still you started with us. That is very मतलब that's very big thing और for us कि आपने कभी results के देखे नहीं. You already get a reference from your friend and you just started the classes as well. This instant moment पे आपने admission कराया, the same day class was started. तो आदित्य आपका what is your experience with the class? तो थोड़ा बताएंगे आप कि how you came, मतलब मम्मा ने आपको जब बताया, even you have not attended any demo or even normally आज के culture में what we see कि any type of class the parents tell कि that this is one of your class that you have to attend. There is one perception in our mind that आओ मम्मा फिर से new class चालू कर दी, फिर से पढ़ना पड़ेगा और ज्यादा. तो what was your perception when your mom discussed with you about this class?
When my mom told me about this class, I was very curious to know how this happens, and I was not believing that something like this even exists. I at first didn't want to do this class, but once I saw my first class, once I attended it, and I saw everybody could do different stuff, and I started believing in you can do this blindfold activities. And yeah, now it's been 2 months and I'm pretty enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
So what all types of activity that you do in the class? So have you ever time feel bored that no, this activity is not as much of what I want? And what's your experience in the class? If you're talking about if you're in the class, what type of activity you are doing? Are you enjoying the activity, or what are the stuff in the class?
In my class, we do exercises, meditation, blindfold activities, recalling activities, some mathematic problems. And I don't find it boring because now I know that there is short methods of doing it, and I no longer have to use the long method. Like in an exam, if we get a very difficult multiplication sum, I can solve it using this method.
Oh, miss, so now math is like a fun for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a very good thing. So, sir, I want to know one thing from you. So, when you came to know about this concept, okay, Ekta ma'am ko to she got a reference from her friend. So it's like that. Yes, my friend told me that there is something that has to be tried, right? So, what was your experience? जब Ekta ma'am ने आपसे discuss किया होगा, the normally perception that the husband perception is that no, this is not something that not going to be happen. So, what was your first reaction, sir?
So my initial reaction was, oh my God, this will be yet another activity for my son. I already feel that here he's doing too many things, school work, and then a lot of other extracurricular activities also he does, including 3 sports he plays, and then he also goes to drama school, right? So my initial reaction was, oh my God, does he even have the time? And is this something that we really need to do? Because I have never seen something like this and didn't know what results to expect. But then when my wife Ekta, she explained a lot to me in terms of how we should not look at this just as, by blindfold, he'll be able to do this. But the actual deeper part of this, where the impact to the human will be created, how his abilities to concentrate, how he can become a better human being by doing some of these things, his artistic abilities will improve. So all of those things then made me wonder, maybe we should give it a try. And then after 1-2 classes, when he started saying that he's enjoying, then I'm like, okay, this makes sense, and this is good use and investment of his time.
Yes, because I think most of the parents, there are only two concerns that happen with the parents. The major concern is only one, that is my child that is going to be take the interest in the classes or not. So major of the parents that they concern that sir, the normal classes, when we ask our kids to do the classes, or after 1 or 2 classes they start leaving that mama, this is boring thing, right? So the good part is that we'll try to make it course very funny, and there is no boring stuff that we tried. Just we keep getting the improvement stats from you, that what things we should improve, what type of feedback we have. So Ekta ma'am, the quick question for you. So when Adit, so what type of improvement you say you can see in the Adit after getting this course, enrolled him course in last 2 months, Adit is doing good with the course. So what type of, is there any change you can see in the Adit from the initial joining, before the joining the course and after that 2 months?
So like Adit himself said, he started enjoying maths. He thinks maths is fun now, which was not earlier. So that is one thing. And other thing is, I've seen improvement in his concentration also compared to earlier. So he's able to sit and do things on his own. I don't have to be behind him. So that is one very good change that we have seen.
Very nice. So Adit, so have you got any chance to perform this activity in front of your friends or relatives?
Yes, I have got to perform this activity of blindfold in front of my friends and and some of my relatives.
So what was their expression at the time? What they feel there, or what you are doing at the time?
My friends and relatives were very shocked that this does not exist, but it actually does. I can do it, and they were very shocked when they saw it for the first time.
So you saw him that they are very shocked, and then what you are feeling at the time? What you were feeling that they are shocked, you are doing something that is very surprising. Yes.
I was feeling very nice that I was in the center of attention of all my friends and relatives. So I was enjoying it.
Okay, so that is the good part. That, and ma'am, sir, I want to tell you that this is something actually that is required from the that it's create like a motivation once we give the appreciation. And we normally give the appreciation to our kids, but once they got the appreciation from the outside world, right, from the relatives, from the friends of friends, this is something that's going to happen in the brain, that there is some improvement in the mind. So very good. Or sir, ma'am, anytime when just Aditya perform in front of relatives, so you must be there in their present. So what their reaction and what you feel at that time? Aditya was feeling very good that he's doing something very unique at the time, and what's you are feeling at the time, and what type of inquiry the parents do when they know about this course from you?
So I think nobody's believed in the first place. Every time he's tried in front of our friends and all, people were not willing to believe it. They thought that nahi isko shayad dikh raha hai, wo blindfold mein se ya whatever. And people were really surprised when we told them about this, that aisa bhi kuch hota hai. And they were really surprised. And I think a lot of people thought that this is going to make a very good impact on maybe people with disabilities, and also a lot of positive feedback from our friends and relatives.
सर आपके सामने भी कभी आदित्य ने कभी परफॉर्म किया है, आपके फ्रेंड्स या रिलेटिव्स थे कहीं पे, you got this opportunity or not, sir?
Yes, several times. So like my wife was saying just now, the initial reaction from the friends is no, this is impossible. There is something over here that we are not able to understand, and for them the simple thing is, maybe there is a hole in the blindfold. Maybe he is able to see. Maybe he's cheating the system, right? So the first reaction is, how is he cheating the system? Before we trying to understand that this is possible, the initial reaction is nahi, isme kuch to पंगा hai. So when we explain to them, so of course we show them the blindfold also. They also put it on their eyes, and then they realize, no, this is really true. And then we also give them some examples of how we continually test him, right? Because we also want him to improve. So there are times where Ekta sits in the room, she turns off the light, he has blindfolds, and he's still able to do, right, even without the lights and the blindfold on. So that then helps create the confidence in everyone that no, there is hopefully some science behind it and not just magic. And then the next level of deeper conversation with everyone begins, that the fact that we typically use only the left side of the brain, you are enabling the right side of the brain, you are making him far more intellectually conscious, which is then allowing him to feel things a lot more subtly. These are all the variety of things that open up in him as a human being, and because of that he is able to see, perform, do, etc. And when you were asking earlier the impact on Adit, I also see in the last 2-3 months, for example, my conversations with him have become a little more deeper. His curiosity to understand at one level below the surface has also begun to pick up, and that is another very, very positive change that we are beginning to see.
So that's very nice, sir. This type of feedback, this is actually a success for us actually. So this is because blindfold is one thing, this is for very normal thing for us. So because 100% of the kids, they are doing the blindfold. What type of feedback that we are gathering from the parents, what I want personally interested in, what type of improvement they actually observe in their kids. So they have mixed type of feedback that we get from the parents, like some said that there is improvement in the academics as well. Some said that there is improvement in the nature and the behavior of the kids as well, and the kids start actually observing the thing. So because we are actually working on the right part of the brain, and what is the normal scenario that in our education scenario, in our curriculum, there is no space where we can work on the right brain actually, because we are using our right part of the body, we are always using our right hand. That's why we're always using left part of our brain. So in this course, using the brain activities, using the brain yogas and other activities, we try to make a balance between the left part of the brain and the right part of the brain. And it's these types of miracles that's happened. So आदित्य, आप बताएं अपने बारे में कुछ. So आगे का आपको जब लगता है when you perform this activity, it look like that I am doing something very unique, right? So what type of experience you have when you get this appreciation from the other stuff, and once they shocked, so how you communicate to them that once they start giving the negative things as well, that there may be some type of hole in your blindfold, right? And you are doing the cheating. So how you try to convince them that yes, this is actually what I'm doing?
I try to convince them by telling that there is no hole, and even if they don't believe me, I've given examples where I've done it in a dark room, or someone has given me another book to read. Like I read one book every day, but everyone thinks I've memorized the entire book and just reading it out from my mind. But my parents have also tried giving me other books, and I've been able to read them.
Okay, nice. So that's a very good experience with us with the Aditya as well. So ma'am, sir, I want to tell you that we got a positive feedback from the art trainers as well. Okay, Aditya participate in each and every activity that is performed in the class. Other, if you're talking about the math activity, already sir, so that's like math is like a fun for Aditya now. Apart from this math activity, recalling activity, Aditya is doing very good, and he can memorize 20-30 words without writing as well. And blindfold he's doing that's always some results. So Aditya, किस तरह की activity you have tried with the blindfold? Apart from this card reading, I'm not very much interested in the card reading actually. So what all activity you have tried with the blindfold?
I have tried, walking. I've tried cycling, and every day I read a few pages with the blindfold.
You have done that?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So your blindfold is actually clear. You can see anything blindfoldedly. So what all things you can do with the open eyes, I think you are in the position that you can do all these activities with blindfold as well, right?
Yes.
So very nice. So Aditya, we have few plans for you as well. In the coming few days, you are going to perform the demo. Oh, if we're talking about the demo, because we are in some conversation and we have some audience that they are watching us. So because it's like a normal audience and they don't believe in that this is something that is not possible, right? So let's have one demo here in that's a live demo right now we have. So एक blindfold का demo करेंगे. So do we have cotton the blindfold with you? Strip?
Yes.
Very nice. So Ekta ma'am, yes, very nice. So Ekta ma'am, just put the cotton on Adit's eyes and then tie the blindfold. And then let's have, I'm going to show something over the mobile or some book. Just a second. Just. Okay, right. Just give me it. There. Yes, Adit. Are you feeling
Yes, sir.
comfortable?
Yes, sir. Sir, the blindfold is. Can you tighten it?
Be not good.
Okay.
You're able to breathe?
Yeah. Yes,
Can you-
I'm right.
Yes. Yes. This tip. Just party box. Box. Kit box. Yes. Yes. Okay. Very nice. Ma'am, can you please shuffle cards in front of the camera?
कौन से ये वाले cards?
Yes, ma'am. हाँ, ये वाले shuffle कीजिए. Are you comfortable? Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Very nice. Just show one card to Adit. Yes, Adit.
This is a green color dot.
Very nice. Ma'am, can you please show one more card? Then just give me cards. Some open cards only.
This is a blue color 3.
Very nice. Very nice. One more last card. Then after that, we'll ask something from here only.
This is a yellow color circle.
Okay, very nice. So, Adit, just pin my screen.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to show you 1, 2 cards here. Then we'll try something else. Okay, can I show you one card?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is this?
So this is a blue color F.
Very nice. Very nice. What is this?
This is a person. I think it's a cricketer.
Okay.
Sachin Tendulkar.
Okay, very nice. Last card. Very nice. Yes.
This is a blue color C.
Very nice. I think, can you read something over the screen as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Can you read?
Fevi stick.
Very nice. What is written over there?
Boat.
Boat. Yes.
Crafted for your entertainment.
Very nice. Very nice, Adit. Very nice. Just last one. We'll try a little bit small text. Yes, this one.
9354967137.
Very nice. And what is written over there?
Vedic Gurukul's meditation-based development program.
Very nice, Adit. Very nice. You can open your blindfold. Very nice. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, beta. You are doing very good. Very good. You are doing. अभी और बहुत सारी चीजें करनी है that we have to do in the next levels as well. So अभी हम लोग just we are going to close this session. The last thing that I want to tell, I want sir you to tell that what is your thought and what is your message, some words you want to say to our audience regarding this course and regarding your experience. What you want to say in the last?
So first, sir, I would like to compliment the entire team that has built the program and curriculum. I think this is a very, very strong and an effective curriculum, which is ultimately leading to the improvement of us as a personality, right? Things like blindfold, things like being able to do maths quickly, etc. This is one of the derivatives. But for me, more importantly, if he can become a stronger and a better human being, this is a very good medium that you all have created. So very well done to your team. Also, really appreciate all the hard work and effort that the trainers of your team are putting into the classroom. One of the things that I've always noticed is there is constant interaction that is taking place between Adit, all the other classmates, as well as the trainer in the online program that he's been attending. So it is very difficult to be able to manage that level of excitement and energy. And I strongly believe that your team is doing a wonderful job.
Thanks.
And then big hats off to you for putting all of this together and bringing something so innovative into at least Adit's life and for all the other kids that you're doing. So my suggestion to all the audience, those who are already part of the program, I'm sure you're having a smile on your face because of the amazing development that you're seeing in your kids. And for those of you who are thinking about this, or for those of you who are listening about this for the first time, my personal experience with my son is I would strongly recommend this program because ultimately this will help them A, improve their self-confidence, B, make them far more aware of everything around them. And then third and most importantly, this will also allow them to look inwards, become self-aware, and know themselves a lot better than even most of us, right? As grown-ups, we hardly know ourselves. But what these kids are doing today with your program, I think will make them a lot more self-aware. So that would be my strong suggestion to everyone.
Thanks a lot, sir. Your words are something that's create like motivation in us, and we'll try to innovate some more things. And soon you will come to know about some more courses that are in pipeline right now. So after 1 or 2 months, and we'll see that we have some few that is very big thing we're working on along with our team. We're doing hard for that. And the suggestion feedback from parents, this is actually something that's help us in creating these things right now, actually, because we'll try to get this feedback using our assessment team. They called the parents, and we'll try hard to get the actual what you are feeling about this course and what is actually your requirement. We'll try to accommodate the thing on the course. So thanks. I'm really glad to have meeting with you, and this is the first time I'm interacting with you, sir. I'm very thankful to you, and thankful to Ekta ma'am, and thanks to Aditya as well. You all believe in us, and you're doing very good job. And there are more far things that we have to go for in the next steps in the future. And thanks for joining this session, and thanks for your time, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.